Hi guys, okay, so this is going to be an entry for Sam's 2 years. Wow. I had a YouTube 2 years ago, but I didn't post anything until this year. That's crazy. 2 years anniversary contest. Congratulations, Sam. That's really great. So I will go ahead and show the look. These flowers, the eyes, lips, and hair. So what I did with my hair, I do have very short hair. It is about a ½ inch in the back. You can't really see, but it's about a ½ inch in the back. I braided the side and then flipped the rest of it over and teased it up just a little bit with my fingers. Don't like teasing too much. And that gives it a little bit of a, I've said this before, a bird's nesty look. So there's that. And the flowers go all the way up here. Originally I had intended to do it that way too, but it kind of looked like I had a flower beard, and that's just not pretty. It's just not. So I went ahead and used a little bit of liquid latex to adhere these flowers to my face. These are real flowers. They're tulips. I didn't know that the insides of tulips looked like that, but that's really pretty cool. And so they are just kind of bending back, though I've had them on my face for a bit. Went ahead and did them in the shape of a flower, and then with a little going over my eyebrow. And that is to signify, because if you didn't notice, this look is based off of or inspired by hummingbirds. This is going to signify the flowers from which they get their nectar. The eyes have got blues, golds, yellow, and greens in it, and that is to signify the feathers, the shiny feathers on the back and on the very tips of the wings of the hummingbird. And then the lip, the red lip, is to signify the neck, or the little, going up into the little spout of the hummingbird, how it is bright red against usually a white kind of chest, or their bellies, their little bird bellies are white. That's what I meant to say. So I did that, and this is the first tutorial I've ever filmed, so me talking and doing my makeup may be a bit annoying, to be honest. This would be really, really cool to do as an editorial look, because they are real flowers, so the flowers will film or photograph, they'll photograph realistic looking, so as opposed to fake flowers, which would photograph fake, I think. So it'd be really fun, and even if you were to do a more editorial look, add some fake lashes, go a bit more out with the makeup. I just did this more of a wearable look. I might not necessarily wear the flowers, but definitely the eye I would wear, the lip I would wear, and the hair is kind of cool, actually. I like it, so that's pretty neat. So I'm going to go ahead and get going. Okay, have fun. My introductions are always so bad. Keep watching. Max Paint Pot and Bear Study all over the lid and a little bit underneath, and went in with this color, and it is called Amber Blaze from Mary Kay, and that's this color right here, and just applied it all over the lid, trying to stay away from the crease. And then what I'm going to do now is go bring that color up a little bit on the brow bone so you can see it just above that blue in the crease there. So I'm going to go ahead and take this flat paddle brush. This is from Mary Kay too, as well, Mary Kay as well. And go ahead and just bring it up a little bit there. Not too much. And then just lightly, and then just kind of blend it out with your finger. So it's really light, almost not noticeable right there. And then what I'm going to do with my MAC 239, I'm going to take, it's 5 o'clock and the base is right there. So you can, and that's where Pat is. Pat is at work right now. Oh, and I've got pieces flying all over. That's good. I didn't really hairspray that down. That's just a French braid going back, by the way. I'm going to take this color, this green color, right here, and that doesn't have a name, but it is from the Seashore Frosts Maybelline Quad. And I'm going to take that on, tap it off, put it on the outer half of my lid, And this color isn't very pigmented once you get it on, so you're going to want to go over it a couple times. That's about right. Back that way. And then with another 239 brush, you are going to go in with this color over here, this blue color, and that is Denim Frost, and that is in that same Mary Kay palette. You're going to take that, tap it off, and just apply it just really right in the crease. Don't do any blending yet, just place the color there. And that's only about up until the outer third, the outer two-thirds of your eye, right? Once you've got that on there, going to take a little baby brush, such as this one. This is just an Eco Tools brush. It's tiny. And take a darker blue. I am using Revlon's single matte eyeshadow in Riviera Blue, which is number 007. Just take some on the edge of that brush, tap it off, and place it on the outer corner of your eye. Just color that in there. And just bring some lightly underneath the lash line. A little pop of color under there. And then you're going to go in with a clean 217 brush, or just a regular fluffy brush. There's another one in that same Eco Tools set that's really nice and soft. Looks very similar in size. It's like a blending brush. Oh, it says highlight on it. What does that one say? Smudge. It's a smudging brush, it says. You're going to take and blend out really lightly as to not mix the colors too much, and just blend up and over a little bit. All over everything, just a back and forth or in small circles, a windshield wiper motion. And then do you have a little bit of fallout right here, so you can go ahead and dab that off. For eyeliner, I'm going to use maybe, yes, this SAAAMMAGE Intense Eye Color retractable eyeliner in black. And I'm going to line the waterline and tightline the upper lash line. And it is just easier for me to close my eyes, so I can do both at the same time. And I'm just really tightlining the outer corner to make my lashes appear more full. And then, for mascara, I am layering Rimmel's Unstoppable Mascara in brownish black for the undercoat. And that little brush looks like that. I just opened this package last week, so I'm going to go ahead and line it, or do the top and bottom lashes with this. And then go in with another coat of my, and this is my favorite lash mascara. This is my favorite mascara, and this is Maybelline's Great Lash Blackest Black. And I think it's because when I first started doing my makeup, I I would use my mom's makeup, and she had this in there when I was like 5, so I've used it ever since I've been old enough to buy makeup. And just do the tops and bottoms of your top lashes. And for a brow bone highlight and an inner corner highlight, I am using LA Colors PE221 in golden, and I got this at a dollar store on the top of my MAC 227. Looks like that, just any round brush you can get right under there with. Go ahead and tap it off. This is a really powdery color. A lot of fallout if you're not careful. So tap it off and go ahead and place it right under the brow bone, and then in the inner corner. The camera's not really doing it justice, but it is a very bright yellow, which is kind of cool. And for my lips, I lined with this Jordana Easy Liner for lips in Sedona Red. Looks like this. It's retractable. The lipstick I used was Maybelline's Are You Ready? number 625. I don't know what formulation it is. It comes in a tube like this. Looks like that. And then over it for gloss, I have Maybelline's Shine Sensational Lip Gloss. It's clear and it's in 01 Minty Sheer. And I love it. And that's about it. As far as clothes go, you can wear something with flowers on it, or it would be really fun to do browns and greens, like dark browns and greens, since this color is so vibrant right there. I would definitely go back in and rebraid this if I were me. So I'm going to probably go and do that before I take pictures. Any questions, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and go. Congratulations again, Sam. That's really awesome. And I had very much fun, a lot of fun. There was some fun having in this video and with this look, because I think it's really pretty. So you guys have fun. Love you. Bye.